Welcome to the counselor's office from Miss Hayes.
Hi, Kate. How have you been lately?
I'm fine.
You're probably wondering why I called you in today.
Is it Sarah?
She hasn't been coming to school. Can you remember the last time you heard from her?
A week ago in school, she was asking if we could go see a movie together that weekend. Yeah, I knew I should. I knew it would make her happy. You know, we take turns picking Friday night plans.
What kind of things do you do together?
Well, I like to take her on my favorite hikes, and she likes to pick which restaurants we go to. Oh, and we do homework after school together, too.
You do everything together.
I guess. Sometimes, it's a lot.
Does it ever feel overwhelming?
Sometimes it's hard.
In what way? Is it because of her?
No. Sometimes I just feel stuck.
There's only one time in the hall.
How well do you know her?
Hardly.
What about those rumors?
Come on, it was just a joke.
It may have been a joke to you, but it was not a joke to her.
Look, I'm sorry I told everyone Sarah loses it when... It was only a couple times, honestly.
Say you were in Sarah's situation. How would you feel if she mocked you?
I could tell she wasn't fine. I tried to talk to her, but she shoved me away. Usually my being around cheers her up. Mom and Dad say that I'm good for her.
Would you say that you're her anchor?
Yeah, I'm the only one who looks out for her. Mom and Dad can't protect her at school.
Maybe you interfere too much in her life, protecting her when she doesn't need protecting?
What do you mean? She needs me.
I think we have napped together.
So you know her.
I didn't really.
Did you guys ever talk?
Well, yeah, but we only talk when we need to. We work together in groups, but she doesn't really participate. She seems smart.
Math is her favorite subject.
Well, she hardly contributes anything. Why was I called in here? We don't even work at the same table anymore.
Just curious.
I love Sarah. I really do. Is it bad that I want to hang out with other people too?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so maybe I started to push her away that week. You know, some of my new friends asked me to come over. It was like kind of the first time they ever asked me to hang out.
And that must have been hard for Sarah, considering the two of you spend every Friday night together.
Exactly. So I told her that my parents were taking me away for the weekend. But really, I was going to hang out with my new friends.
Didn't you have just told her the truth?
I don't think you get it. You know, people like them, they don't want to hang out with girls like me. And I'm not really like from the same group as them, I guess. And dinner was going really well, and even though they just like talked and said mean things about all the other girls in school, anyway, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I saw Sarah. God, the way she looked at me, yeah, I'll never forget that.
Never meant for Sarah to find out.
When was the last time you saw her?
It was last Friday. I invited some friends to go to Mosley's with me for dinner.
Maybe she wanted to get closer to me. I've never seen her hang around anyone but Kate.
We just started hanging out with like Kate more often, and so I invited her, but she took a while to respond.
Last week, Sarah seemed disappointed at school. She said Kate canceled their Friday night plans, going out of town with her folks. It's my job to make her feel better, so I took her to Mosley's.
Well, I was at Mosley's with some friends last Friday.
I didn't know what to say or even think, so I pretended to check a text on my phone and I walked away. And I felt her brother's eyes staring right through me the whole time. Like, what was I supposed to say to them? I'm sorry I didn't tell you because I'm embarrassed of my best friend? No, I didn't mean it like that.
Everyone was having a good time. We ordered a pizza for the table and talked about people from school, I guess. But we never talked about Sarah.
But all dinner, she just sat there in silence. And then out of nowhere, there's Kate from a table of girls from school. And when she saw us, she just stood there, said nothing, took her phone out, and kept walking. I scooted my chair to go after her, I did, but Sarah stopped me.
What would you have done if she hadn't pushed you back to your chair?
I would have gone after her.
And done what?
I don't know, yell at her?
Would Sarah have wanted that?
I'm her older brother, it's my job.
This is what I mean, Henry. Maybe she doesn't need you protecting her.
And how am I supposed to help her?
Let her come to you, and then listen.
So I got up from the table to go check on Kate because she had been like gone for a while, and when I got to the bathroom, I found her in the stall, like sobbing. I mean, why would she be crying at dinner?
Lila came to find me in the bathroom. I just wanted some time alone to think. I don't know, I wasn't ready to tell Lila that Sarah was my best friend.
And so then I asked her what was wrong, and she was like, oh my god, I can't be here, I shouldn't be here, like I lied to my friend, and I'm not supposed to be here, I was gonna hang out with you guys instead. I was like, what's the big deal?
And then I told Lila that my best friend is Sarah, and that we spend every night together.
That's what I figured out. Katie is best friends with special needs Sarah. I mean, so what if she left her? Katie is an independent woman, she can do what she wants.
You don't understand. Sarah needs my help. I go out of my way to help her. If you asked her about me, she'd say that I help her. She's grateful for me.
I have asked her about you. She says you hold her back. She says that you once yelled at a group of girls for laughing at her when really they were laughing at a joke that she had just told. Look, she needs space to grow, and I prompted her to explain this to you, but she loves you too much to push you away.
I don't believe that.
If you truly love Sarah, you will let her live her life without you looking over her shoulder.
I mean, I was shocked to hear that Kate was friends with Sarah. Why would someone like Kate want to hang out with her?
Lila got up to check on Sarah, while I stayed at the table with everyone else.
Lila seemed like she cared while I was telling her about my situation, you know, and I felt relieved to have someone to listen to me, someone I could talk to.
And that's when it went downhill. After Lila and Kate got back, Lila announced to the table that Kate was best friends with Sarah. She kept laughing and pointing to the table Sarah was at. We'd all seen Sarah before, but no one ever talked to her.
Did anyone try to stop her, Eloise?
So, yeah, I mean, I'm still in shock about what Kate told me. And yeah, I may have mentioned it to a few people when I got back to the table.
Lila told everyone that Sarah was my best friend. And they all laughed at me.
How did that make you feel?
But how could she do that? After I just told her everything, you know, I thought that she was really starting to like me.
Is that why you hung out with Lila and her friends?
What do you mean?
Did you hang out with Lila and pretend to not know who Sarah was when you walked by her table to get those girls to like you?
I don't know.
Kate, it's okay to want other friends. You know, it's healthy and normal. Tell me what happened after Lila told the girls at the table.
I just sat there.
Did you try and defend Sarah?
The next day at school, Lila and I were walking down the hall.
I hadn't gotten the courage to talk to Sarah yet until we saw her in the hall.
And we happened to bump into Sarah by her locker.
And I'm walking in physics, and I see Kate approach my sister. No way was I going to let that liar talk to my sister. But before I could do anything,
I saw Lila and Eloise approaching her.
I knew Lila was about to do something she regretted. And then it just happened.
I always thought it would be nice if we went and talked to Sarah.
And in front of everyone, she started making fun of Sarah.
So I went right up to them and I yelled at them that if I ever saw them near my sister again, I'd make sure they regretted it.
Did they stop?
No.
Did Sarah see Lila mocking her?
Yeah. And she didn't have anyone to go to. So I tried to talk to her. And she told me to leave her alone.
And then this big football player came up to me and started like yelling.
Had you been mocking Sarah?
Fine. Okay, fine. Maybe I was. You know, I know people like Sarah. She needs to stop isolating herself from the outside world and just fucking give a shit. I was the only one trying to get her to fight back and stick up for herself. And then so when Eloise and I went over and started messing with her, I was like, so what are you gonna do about it, huh? You just gonna stand there and take this?
Lila, why do you think she needs to learn to fight back for herself?
Because I've gone through what she's going through. She's gonna spend her whole life with people laughing and pointing at her.
What do you mean?
My brother, my older brother Sam, he had autism. And he spent his entire life feeling sorry for himself and pushing people away. No one ever told him to have confidence. I wanted to teach her to stick up for herself.
I understand wanting to help Sarah, I do, but there are a lot of other ways you could have done it. And especially if your brother has gone through this, wouldn't you want to kindly help Sarah confidently fight back for herself?
Did Sarah not tell you why she was leaving the school?
No.
I feel awful.
I can't be the reason.
It couldn't have been me.
I was only trying to help.
It wasn't my fault!